So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here, a clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. This is Peter Drury and I'm happy to inform you that Jim Beglin has joined me to offer his expertise.
Well, thanks, Peter. There's a great sense of anticipation in this stadium and I've been hit by it too.
Vibrant and vivacious, there is a genuine appetite for the game here, retaining, as it does this stadium, the spirit of the grand old ground they left behind a mile away. And as you can see, we've already started here. And that's a simple one for the keeper. Arsenal are looking to go forward now. And this is Hazard. That is lovely. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Rice gets over and intercepts.
Frank Rijkaard's presence here in the middle will be massive, Peter. He's so physically dominant, such a destroyer.
But he does have a certain X-factor as well, doesn't he?
Yeah, and that's the side of his game that makes him so special, that ability to play on the front foot, triggering counter-attacks, quickening the tempo and even carrying the ball forward, you know, if required.
Which has come to be expected from players in that position now, but at the time, of course, it was revolutionary.
Absolutely was.
Can he finish? Oh, it's hit the post. White gets it away. Serginho picks it up out wide. Oh, smashing header! Goal, Milan! First blood drawn. That is a fine goal, really efficiently done.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
Arsenal finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Now it's Saka. And here's Xavi Simons. Oh, good take in a good area. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Played into space. And it's Barella. Well, there's the clearance. Milan finding their passes. Saka. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Milan are seeing a lot of the ball and have a 1-0 lead to show for it. Spread neatly. Messi gets into a good position. And it's played in. Tries a shot! It's in! And they're at it again, in double quick time! And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, that's not the best attempt by the keeper, and he's just paid the ultimate price, hasn't he?
Milan are doing very nicely, thank you.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Saviola is offering some sort of an apology there.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Foot in. Barella. Not the most accurate pass. Martinelli has been caught there, it's a foul. There could be trouble here, but for now the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket. Martinelli. Can he get it through?
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And he's surging through. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Timber promptly onto that, and that is that. Zubimendi played out to the left flank. Eder Militao. Well, that is one way to stop him.
Might want to be careful there.
Oh, he's taken out. That'll be a foul. And he's going to have his name taken. Well, he stayed down and is in very obvious discomfort here.
Well, sometimes a loose foul can trigger a completely different spell of play, and it makes even less sense.
Milan looking forward to the break after some very good work in the first 45 minutes. Barella, and played cross-field, changing the point of attack. And he's picked out the run. Raya breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball. White. And it's Zubimendi. That'll be a throw. It's a pretty loose pass. Aimed beyond the defence. Oh, nicely intercepted. Zubimendi. Now it's Saka. Azar can see things others simply cannot. Oh, that's fabulous. Azar. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. And the whistle goes for half-time. Any strong opinions on the first half?
Well, Peter, at 2-0, you're faced with the choice of just trying to see the match out or forcing the issue even further. I'd always be inclined to go for the latter, go for a third, especially with a full half of football still to play.
Milan are heading into the break, very happy with how it's gone so far. That gets things going for the second half. And it's Azar. Saka. And it's made its way to him. Barella. Now it's Simons. Out to the right. Messi could try cutting inside here. Simons. Played out wide. And here's Barella. Looking for the run. And he's picked it up out wide. Ball comes in. Deflected behind for a corner kick. Milan have their second corner now. And he's there to clear it. And now they can spring out of defence. In with the challenge. Simons! He's got away with one there. Rice. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Saliba for Rice. Milan with this handy-looking 2-0 lead. They are looking comfortable. Saviola. Saliba did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Now it's Saviola. Hazard. Serginho has it out wide and in space. Terrific header! And the header is disappointing in the end.
Well, this is simple. The supply is to be admired. The defending is to be admonished.
The attendance for this match was
Martinelli, excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Nkapie kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Passes coming off in quick succession here. And that's another good win of the ball. Milan can breathe again, just.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
Nice control. Picked out, and a chance! Oh, good effort, he got plenty on that.
That's a great effort. There was very little backlift to indicate what was coming.
Zubimendi. Eze. And he skips past his man. Oh, he's burst through. Yeah, he's fouled him there. Well, he knows very well that he is already walking a tightrope. Well, that looks like a final warning. Still no card.
Well, with him already been on a yellow, he should know much better than that.
coming on to replace him is
He's had a crack.
22.
That was travelling. Timber does really well to win the ball there. Saliba, not getting too much time on the ball here. That is good pressing. The defence opting here for strength in numbers. He really is being given no time to think on the ball now.
Yeah, they're certainly getting much tighter to him now. At least the message was received.
Milan perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. Xavi Simons on 2 now and looking for 3. No luck with that dink over the top. And it's Azar. Knocks it out wide. Serginho has it in a wide position. Cross deflected over the goal line for a corner.
Substitution for Milan.
Milan have their 3rd corner.
Xavi Simons. Number 9. Javier Fabio.
Raya gets his hands on it and the danger is averted.
Alvarez.
And now a sudden chance to counter.
Mbappe. Substitutions taking place.
Now it's Mbappe. Hazard. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Hazard receives it in a wide position. Barella! A real chance and a real let-off.
I just wonder what was on his mind there. Should have put his foot right through it.
Substitution.
So there's going to be another change here. Trossard getting the call here in what can be interpreted as a clear show of intent.
Well, it's going to make for a frantic end, Peter. Let's hope he's got enough time to make the impact he wants.
Oh, this looks sharp. Hazard. Hazard going face to face with his great rival. And he whips it in. And that has been cleared. Leading by 2 and the finishing line in sight. That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. Nkapie into the last 5 minutes. Merino, and he plays one through. Saka. It was all about the quality of the delivery, and they come away with nothing. Can he finish? Sticks it away! And what a climax we have here! The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
There will be
Arsenal give themselves a chance of a fairy tale finish.
Well, who's under pressure now? It's going to require some inspired defending to stop this lot.
Ambitious ball here. That has been cut short. Just seeing the board now, it's going to be 5 extra minutes. Deep cross. That should be the goalkeeper's, and it is. White. Tries to pass it through. It's a promising position. No, he's not getting his way this time. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Well, that was close. Both sides playing their part in a... So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and joining me here, our expert Jim Beglin.
Thanks for that, Peter, and may I say a big hello to everyone.
So it feels like a pretty special occasion here in the capital, a bustling scene in the north of the great city of London, and a venue here which has housed some of the game's glitterati since 2006. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who could make the difference?
Well, this guy Nkunku is one of the most talked about forwards in Europe these days, Peter. And the thing is, nowadays, it's not just us looking at Nkunku. There's a lot of people looking at Nkunku and his ability to play the game. And he can operate anywhere in an attacking position. So that's great versatility for any other team that want to look and get his talents in their club. And we'll see how his career develops.
Hard to disagree with that. It is the sort of situation he thrives in. So it's away we go then. Milan lining up in what very much looks as though it's going to be a 5-3-2.
Well, it could be a disguise, Peter, for something else. And that 5 at the back can easily produce wing-backs. If that's the case, I think, it might end up a 3 at times. Admittedly, though, if they do play deeper and in line with the centre-backs, then we can take it that they don't really want to give much away.
And that's caused a worry or two.
Well, to put it this way, he's probably made better decisions.
Saviola receives it in a good position here. And it's Serginho. That's tiny. Cleared without hesitation. Cross to the back post. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Not the most accurate pass. Barella. That's a lovely, neat pass. Pulisic. I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
Oh, super ball! Serginho. Now it's Barella. Hazard. Serginho's cross.
Well played and well cleared.
Loftus-Cheek. Turns back here, probably the best option. Has a look and plays it forward. He's on it, can he get away? It's Saviola! Oh, denied brilliantly!
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
And we have our very first corner. And a terrific save from the keeper.
Barella clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Barella finds himself offside. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Neither side yet able to force a breakthrough here. Pavlovic. And it's Nkunku. Henderson did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. That has ended up in no man's land. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Now it's Barella. He's found a way past. Played into space out wide. Modric. And Bartasagi. Pavlovic. And it's Modric. Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Tries to pass it through. It's a good-looking delivery. Nkunku. Now Pulisic. Well, that's been cut out, well played. Serginho. It's gone out for a throw-in. Played out wide. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Modric. There's no such thing as a bad time to score, but this would sure be a good time. Salmakers. And it's Loftus-Cheek. Now it's Pulisic. Nkunku. Serginho. And he's forced to go back. Now it's Saviola. He's shifted it to the flank. Hazard gets into some space. Oh, that's a fine interception. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Xavi Simons quietly revving up. Oh, there's a probing ball. Looking for options for movement. And it's made its way to him. And he welcomes it in.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Messi. And the referee brings the first half to a close. Well, it was a half of could-haves and should-haves, but as the whistle blows, we remain where we started. Plenty for both managers to mull over here.
Everyone, please welcome
What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Well, I think from the manager's viewpoint, Peter, he'll be demanding more from his team during the break, but he'll at least be happy at the way they've contained the opposition so far.
So we reach the halfway point, and neither side have yet been able to force the issue. It's 0-0. And we are already promptly back underway.
Milan clearly have been the better side here, so if I was to say anything to them, it would be just keep going. If it's not broken, don't try to fix it.
Now it's Rabiot. Milan looking to pass their way through. Passing nice and neat. Oh, this looks sharp. Now it's Nkunku. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Now it's Saviola. Simons. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Messi! Oh, super goal! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. And the second half is off to a flyer. Well, was he ever going to miss that? Of course he wasn't.
Well, so often it comes down to that quality on the final pass, and we've got it here, Peter. The defence might want to have a good look at themselves as to how they let it happen.
So we have the first goal.
Well, talk about the perfect start to the second half. They've certainly come out with more purpose, more energy, and it's paid off beautifully.
Takes a shot! Really well taken goal. And this is getting better and better.
Yeah, a fantastic run and a fantastic pass to play him in. Both needed to be timed to perfection, and they were.
Milan are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Climbs up big! And he hits the net! And they are dragging it back! Game on again! Satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense of beauty to this.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and made it perfectly.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
The manager must have given them an earful at half-time, and fair play because it seems to have worked. They've got to kick on.
Oh, shooting chance! Modric. Milan are looking pretty rattled at the moment, Jim.
There's no doubt about that, Peter. It looks like they've had the proverbial carpet swept from underneath them, and it's amazing how much one goal can change things.
Yeah, I wouldn't want to make any prediction on this right now. No, he's not going to get any further than that. Salmakers. Pulisic. Xavi Simons. Modric. And Bartasagi. Now it's Pulisic. A mixture of good defending and indecisive passing. No progress. Tomori promptly onto that, and that is that. Gabia. Pavlovic. Bartasagi. Now Pulisic. Nice try, but he wasn't buying it. Tries to play it through.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Now it's Pulisic. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
Messi receives it in a wide position. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. And it's Barella. And that's a good ball.
Milan clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
And that's really well manoeuvred. Now it's Nkunku. Pulisic. Now it's Saviola. Ambitious ball here. Good ball, good take. Great chance! And that would have been game, set and match.
Well, the keeper spared a few blushes here. Going 2 down at this stage would have made it an awful long way back.
Well, the referee's pulled play back and has booked him for the original offence. Milan have their second corner now.
Alexis Taranakis. Number 12, Radio. Coming on the field, number 2.
Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper.
Number 19.
Milan are looking to go forward now.
Substitution.
Looking to play him in. Great vision. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. That'll be a throw-in. Oh, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. Not much time now for anything fresh to happen, I think. Rijkaard demonstrating his defensive quality there. Now it's Foden. That's a good ball out wide. Now it's Saka. He is desperate to get on the score sheet, but not this time.
They're just unrelenting, Peter, wave after wave of attacks. Now it's just a matter of making at least one of them count.
So, third corner of the game. Loftus-Cheek with the clearance. It's a throw-in. Knocks it out wide. Here's a man who his teammates can look to. And a shot!
Added time.
Well, there's contact there one way or another. Oh, it's a penalty. Milan have been handed a game-changing chance. Mignon looking to stare down to unsettle the taker. Terrific save by Manuel.
They're avoiding the blatantly obvious by not getting...
Yeah, he's fouled him there. And no surprise, that's a booking. Saka. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Well, that was close. Both sides playing their part in a great game of football. So it is that time again. Every team looks to write its own special script. Moments like this are to be savoured. Hopes are high. A good start. That is what they all want. Have a look at this. It is what you anticipate here these days in London North 7. An undulating red and white wave, an Arsenal wave which envelops the team. And we're underway. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
The defensive qualities of William Saliba. For me, Peter, he's someone who's shown great leadership from such a young age when starting his career in France. I see a lot of bravery and courage, and I think they're words you associate with somebody who is very good in both boxes.
Yeah, he'll certainly be leaving his mark on this game, quite possibly actually at both ends. And they'll start all over again with the goalkeeper. He has found a way through. And it's Messi. Foot in. Trossard. That's a good ball out wide. Now it's Saka. That looks a good ball through. Oh, that's well spotted. Calafiori. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. And he's picked out the run. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Shapes to shoot! Oh, he's done it! The goal to end it all! Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
The danger was always there.
And so we reach a fork in the road. Fortunes can turn either way from this point. One path leads to where they all want to be, or at least a significant step closer to it. What doesn't bear thinking about is the alternative. It is time for the central characters to stand tall. Well, there is here a great sense of expectation. As to universal contentment, the Emirates embraces Arsenal once more. We have already started here. And it's Messi. Plays a sharp little ball here. Oh, nicely intercepted. Courtois sends that a long way. Calafiori, shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. And he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. It's not taking him long, and that's going to be a booking. It's gone out for a throw-in. That's travelling a long way. Camavinga threads one in. Oh, the chip pass hasn't quite come off. Trossard. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Alexander-Arnold gets across to intercept that. And a chance! Oh, he's done it! The most decisive of all goals! His position was perfect, the invitation was there for him, and his response Well, hello and welcome for the first time this season to everybody around the world, and we have for you a clash of two teams with very similar intentions. A statement win at the expense of the other would be the ideal scenario for both. A flying start is certainly required. Have a look at this. It is what you anticipate here these days in London North 7, an undulating red and white wave, an Arsenal wave which envelops the team. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. It's a pretty loose pass.
Oh, that's a cracking ball. Too quick for defence and keeper.
Mikel Merino is there and he can pick it up. And he cuts out the supply. And here's Saka, and it's Merino. Now it's Havertz. Jordan Henderson. Well, that has not gone well. Calafiori. And claimed it back swiftly. Now it's Havertz. And he's intervened well there. That's a good ball out wide. Now it's Saka. Merino. Saka looking to run onto it. Zubimendi. Arsenal finding their passes. And he's surging through. Oh, they could be caught out here. Lovely feet. And the shot!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Takes a shot! Now it's Havertz. Timber kept his eye on it, and he's there. Rice has been caught there, it's a foul. Now it's Saka. He's in space and looking for options. And it's crossed into the middle.
Oh, that was one big no-no when you've got a queue formed in the box.
Eze. Saka. Now then, the ball's come loose. Now it's Havertz. Aims beyond the defence. And he's found a way past.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Engages and forces him off the ball. That has ended up in no man's land. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Jordi Alba does well to get it back. Jordi Alba is always looking to play quality balls. Saka has good running with the ball. Kivior spots it and intercepts. Now he's off and running. Can he latch on to this? Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Looking to go deep. And that's the keeper's ball. Somewhat off target, and it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass speed to do.
Simons, Havertz, Jordi Alba does really well to win the ball there. Saka. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Knocks it into space. He's tried one! Oh, he gave that an almighty thump.
Well, that was smashed with venom, violence even. All he had to do was hit the target. It's such a shame.
Calafiori. Merino. Calafiori kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. He's in plenty of space here. Oh, that's neat. Timber receives it in a wide position. Oh, super ball! Ødegaard.
This is the time you need that pace.
Merino. And here's Havertz. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. And that'll be the final action of the first half. There's the start of the second half. That's an untidy challenge. Free kick given. Well, he can't say now that he hasn't been warned.
He just needs to find the control button on his aggression before the ref does it for him, Peter.
Saka.
Arsenal have really been terrific at snuffing out the threat. Now for something different.
Ødegaard. Arsenal needed that. They really needed it.
That's simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
Well, he certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. The most accurate pass. Now it's Saka. Threads one in. Oh, that's well spotted. Saliba. Eze.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
He's through here. That's going to go a long way. Arsenal have reclaimed it. Xavi Simons, of course, a dribbler of outlandish ability. And it's Eze. Bops him off in and wins back the ball. Arsenal have got it back and they'll have another go. And he was quick to react. Nicely shaped ball.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
And that is expertly dealt with. Eze. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Serginho.
He looked rushed, he should have waited for some movement.
Now it's Havertz.
Pretty robust defending.
Well, the boss won't be happy about that at all. They were pedestrian in possession and carried almost no threat at all. Calafiori wins the duel this time. Rice, great vision. Calafiori makes the interception. That has ended up in no man's land. And it's Serginho. Now it's Marino. Serginho. And he's made sure that's not getting through. Arsenal have kept their powder dry on the substitution front so far. Could that be about to change?
It's about risk-taking and boldness now. Are we going to see any activity from the bench?
Oh, give it away! Oh, easy pickings there. Now it's Havertz. Just about up to 75 minutes. Gabriel promptly onto that, and that is that. Out to the right. Oh, they've broken out here, and this could be the moment. Oh, important interception.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Now it's Havertz, and he's being shifted off it. Eze tries to pass it through. Havertz chasing after it. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. That'll be a throw-in.
Substitution for Arsenal. Number 33.
Rice
Number 10.
tries to play it through. Madwiki looking to get on the end of this.
9.
Eze! Oh, would you believe it? They willed it, and it happened! Piercing, and with pinpoint accuracy, he forces it.